Marlene Hutchinson, and welcome to Tips for Guitar Playing Success. As many of you know, I've been sharing my guitar playing tips every Thursday for more than 10 years. It's been my way to hopefully help you stay motivated, be inspired, and continue expanding your guitar playing journey. If you're interested in more learning resources like my guitar courses, Lesson of the Month Club, coaching, Thursday Tips blog, and more, go to my website, marlenesmusic.com. And for anyone who's listening and feeling like you're missing out on all the guitar playing fun, you can easily get started with my super simple Learn to Play Guitar in a Day course. Now, on to today's tip. This podcast is brought to you in part by Gator. Whether you just need a bag to gig with on the weekends, are a frequent flyer needing a flight-friendly TSA Series case, or a dedicated road warrior bringing your instruments on tour, Gator has a solution for you. World-class guitar and bass players, DJs, and recording professionals know, for the stuff you love, guard it with Gator. Also brought to you by Breedlove Guitars prides themselves on innovative and sustainable guitar-making practices. Known for comfort and playability with 4 revolutionary body shapes in a variety of exotic tone woods. Breedlove Guitars can be found at sweetwater.com, the world's leading musical technology and instrument retailer. To learn more, go to the sweetwater.com link in the show description. Today's tip is acoustic guitar versus ukulele, similarities and differences. Which one is better? Well, naturally, that depends on you, but it does help to know a little bit about these instruments before you decide. In today's episode, I'll talk about the similarities and differences of these 2 members of the stringed instrument family. As always, I love to give a shout out to my listeners around the world. So this week, hello and thank you to those of you listening in Bulgaria, Honduras, Australia, Brazil, and Japan. I'll start with a little background on both instruments. Guitars date back to the 12th century with origins in the Middle East before being introduced to Europe and ultimately popularized in Spain, where it was called guitarra, from the Latin word citara. Its evolution is thought to come from ancient lutes and harps. Ukuleles, or in Hawaiian it's pronounced ukulele, is also called a uke. It's a member of the lute family of instruments originating in Portugal and popularized in Hawaii. It was brought to the islands by Portuguese immigrants around 1880. So first I'll talk about the similarities. They are both stringed instruments. They both have a body, neck, head, tuning peg, sound hole, and bridge. They are both fretted instruments. Both can be played with strumming or picking. Both can be made with various tone woods. And if you'd like to know more about tone woods, listen to my episode on April 20th, 2023 to learn more about those special wood species. Both can be played using single notes or chords. Hey, do you know someone who would like to play guitar? It's never been easier with my Learn to Play Guitar in a Day course. And if you or someone you know already plays guitar and wants to learn more, then my unlimited lessons, classes, and courses, and my coaching sessions could be just the right thing. The links are in the show notes on your podcast app, or you can find them on my website, marlenesmusic.com. The differences. A guitar has 6 strings tuned E, A, D, G, B, E. Ukes, or ukulele, has 4 strings tuned to G, C, E, and A. Guitars tend to be louder because of their large body size. Ukuleles are known to have a lighter, more mellow sound. Guitars come in several sizes and designs such as acoustic, classical, steel, flat top, arch top, and resonator. There are also electric guitars and 4-string bass guitars. Ukuleles come in 4 basic sizes: soprano, the most commonly played ukulele size. There's also concert, tenor, and baritone. A full-size guitar can be up to 40 inches long. Ukuleles can range from 11 to 21 inches. Guitars use steel strings or nylon strings. Ukuleles use nylon strings only. Guitar strings, especially steel strings, are harder on a player's fingers. Ukulele strings are nylon, so they're easier on the fingers. You can play guitar fingerstyle or with a pick. Ukuleles are typically played fingerstyle only. With guitars, you need to press harder on the strings to get a clear tone. With ukuleles, you don't have to press very hard to get a clear tone. Both instruments can create beautiful music, so if it comes down to one or the other, a good starting point might be which instrument's sound do you like the best and go from there. Or if you're like me, you might like both sounds, and so you learn to play both instruments. Problem solved. I hope this episode's tip has helped you to continue expanding your guitar playing skills and knowledge. If you'd like to learn more, please check out the many learning resources available at marlenesmusic.com. Thank you for joining today's podcast, and as I like to say, play on.